Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk Tuesday. My name is Brian Mursky, and I am the owner of Veranda Technologies. We're here in Brick Township, New Jersey, and we service Monmouth, Ocean, and the surrounding counties. So you're sitting near your computer, maybe not even using it, and you hear a voice, an alert, an alarm, some kind of audible coming from the computer. Maybe not. Most of the time, though, you will, because of what we're discussing this week. But in any event, whether there's audible or a voice or not, you look over at the screen and you see one of the types of messages that are scrolling. Some kind of scary pop-up, almost always with a phone number, encouraging you to call because your computer antivirus isn't working, your computer's been detected with suspicious activity, something has happened with your computer, and they are urging you to call the number before you are cut off, blocked, suspended, whatever, right? It's a scare tactic, obviously. The goal is to get you to call the number, which is when the really, really bad stuff starts to happen. So we have seen an increase in these types of activities over the past month. We've seen them forever. I mean, this has been going on for a couple of years, but over the past month or two, we've gotten a lot more phone calls about this type of activity, these types of pop-ups, and I'm glad about that. I don't want to discourage the phone calls. I would actually rather 100 of these calls per week than the alternative, because the alternative is you calling me after the fact saying, so I let this person on my computer, I wasn't sure I was supposed to, and now everything is all mucked up. So I wanted to talk about what's happening, why it happens, what you should do, and how you can help yourself before having to call, but certainly don't want to discourage the call. So I'm going to switch over to another monitor here, and this is a USA Today webpage, right? I was reading about the hurricane that's coming. That might be next week's topic. The webpage itself has obviously the story on it and graphics that go along with the story, but like most web pages, it has ads and other content along the right-hand side, the bottom, all these things down here. One of those ads gets infected. So you may have multiple websites open. You might even have multiple browsers open. I use Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome all day long. So one of the blocks or ads or content sections of one of the web pages you're on has been infected. And now they have an opening. They have a way to pop up a window on your screen insisting that there's something wrong with your computer. You're at risk. There's some reason you need to call a number immediately, and you panic. Don't call the number, ever. You can call us. Our number is right down here, 732-743-5772. By all means, reach out if you are concerned or scared or not sure what to do. But the good news is these are almost always relatively easy to get out of, to get rid of on your own. So what I recommend, as soon as something like this pops up, is I'm going to switch back to my other monitor again. Go to your task manager, and the way you do that on any Windows-based machine is to hit Control-Alt-Delete, and then you'll get a list of options: change password, switch user. One of them is task manager, and when you click that, you'll get a window that looks kind of like this. It might not look exactly like this depending on what version of Windows you're running. I'm in Windows 8, so in Windows 8, this is what the task manager looks like. And you'll see here I have 3 Chrome windows open, and I have 2 Internet Explorer windows open. Well, let's say we've gotten this pop-up and we're not sure where it's coming from. We can go to each individual Chrome and click End Task, or I can go just to Google Chrome and hit End Task, and I can go to Internet Explorer and hit End Task. And you do that until the pop-up, again, one of these windows here, disappears. So when you hit, as you're ending tasks from the Control-Alt-Delete Task Manager screen, at some point, one of those that you end, one of the Internet Explorers, one of the Chromes, one of the Firefoxes, whatever browser you're using, this window will go away, and now you're in the clear. You've basically all this is a web page. It looks like an error message. It looks like something that's not a web page in a lot of cases, but all it is a web page with text on it that's meant to scare you into calling the phone number. That's it. So it's really, in most cases, these are easy to get out of. If it's just a pop-up and you have that, again, if you hear a voice in the background, sometimes there's an alert, you'll hear like a wavering tone. All you have to do is go to the task manager and end task on any of your browsers, and these should go away. If they don't, or if you're just not sure, you want to give us a call, by all means, dial us up. Phone is always going to be best in this case. Obviously, email we monitor all day long, Facebook messages, text messages. For something like this, I want you to call. Even if you're not a customer, if you see it and you're just not sure, please give us a call. If you don't have an IT resource, we'd love to talk to you. But I wanted to just cover this because we have seen definitely an uptick recently, and a lot of customers have been having this happen. My dad called me with one the other day. I've had them pop up on my screen. They're not, again, it's hard to say for sure until we look if any damage has been done. But in a lot of cases, most cases with that type of a pop-up, nothing has happened to your computer until you call the phone number. So doesn't matter how good your antivirus software is, doesn't matter how many layers of antivirus software you have, nothing has tried to execute or infect your machine yet. That's going to happen when you call and the person on the other end says, yes, I'm from Microsoft. Can you go to this web page and get me a remote connection? And once they remote connect, it's game over because they can do whatever they want. They can disable your antivirus software. So never, never, never call the phone number. Call us, 732-743-5772. If you have any questions, drop us an email, helpdesk@verandatech.com. We will see you next week on another Tech Talk Tuesday. If you have any topics that you want to hear about, please let us know. Otherwise, have a wonderful week. Thanks.